Why the world has to have power mad people. Hello everyone, I'm Phillips. Now I believe the world has to have power mad people. Now we always have a role model when we're growing up, someone that we look up to and think that's who I want to be like. Now opposite to that, we always have that either one person or a few people that we look and think, I do not want to be like that, I want to avoid that as much as possible, okay? Now that's why I believe the world should have power mad people, because whenever I look at someone who is power mad, now when I mean power mad I mean where if they get given the opportunity to have a bit of power it goes straight to their head. Now when I look at people who are power mad I think, oh my god, they're taking it way too far, everyone hates what you're doing right now, please stop being such a pain in the bum. Now when I do look at that I think I don't want to be like that, therefore it stands good stead for me to think, now I can take that, how can I avoid being like that and take a better route? Now if the world was empty of power mad people, or people who you look at and think, I don't want to be like that, I want to avoid that, what would we end up being like? Because if you don't have someone, as well as someone good to look at, a role model and think, I want to aim for that, if you don't also have someone bad that you can look at and think, I want to stay away from that, we don't exactly have a very good path to take, because then we're only following that good person. We don't know what's bad and what we need to avoid, because if we don't know what to avoid we might end up experimenting and then things could get really crazy. Now you always see power mad people act in different ways. It could be from their body language or it could be their verbal language. I tend to see that people, their body language, who are power mad, tend to think, yes, I'm all this, okay, don't look at me. And same as their verbal language, they'll shout a lot. They won't show you much respect, but it will be on that borderline between no respect and respect. Because they tend to get away with it just because it's not that far over the border where you'd think, wait a minute, don't talk to him like that, you're talking to him like rubbish. Now you also tend to find that power mad people don't necessarily do a good job, because if they've got that power and anyone ever comes to them with any views or anything like that, they won't even account for them, won't take them into account. They'll think, nope, this is my idea, I love it, that's all I'm concerned about. And you may even have to be in a situation where maybe the power mad person's your friend or your boss, and you're there looking and watching and seeing that person going crazy because the power's gone straight to the head, and you're thinking, this is awkward, why am I here? What can I do? I'm just going to look down at the floor and pretend I'm not here. It's happened to me a few times. Thankfully, because there's always at least one person that's power mad, I can look and think, God, that is what I've got to avoid. And thankfully I have so far. Take what you want from this video. I thought I'd share it because I don't like power mad people, but the same thing I do because I get to look at them and think, that's what I'd want to avoid, I don't want to be like that. What do you think? Please let me know in the poll below. Do you think that you go a bit far when you get that bit of power? Or do you tend to see a lot of people go power mad? Let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.